Hey my lovelies, welcome back to another episode of the Euro Cooking Canuck. I hope you're all doing really well, and you know I really appreciate when you spend part of your day with me. Guys, on today's segment of Memories of Macedonia, I hope you brought your passport with you. That's right, we're off on another field trip. Guys, this time we're going to be going to the Tikvesh Winery. And this is a winery in Macedonia in the wine region of Kavadartsi. Now, I'm showing you another winery called Stoby, and I shall put the link to that video below. However, this time I wanted to highlight Tikvesh Wineries. Now guys, in the video, please be a little bit patient. I asked the waiter to kind of hold back before he started explaining, but he was a little zealous. But you will still get the gist of everything, guys. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, in the video, I will explain a little bit more about Tikvesh Winery and why these wines are award-winning around the world. So guys, without further ado, may I please present to you Tikvesh Winery. Haydi. Tikvesh Winery has been around since 1885. As you approach the vineyards, you'll see trucks loaded with grapes, bringing them to the wineries. Then you know you are in the Tikvesh wine region of Macedonia. The winery and the vineyards are located in this region. However, the winery is set separate from its vast vineyards. The property is quite beautiful and serene, and I encourage you to take a look around. Everything is done on site. All production is done right here at the Tikvesh Winery. It's a very massive compound, and it's quite a busy place. If you have the time when you visit, have a look around. Let's head inside. The Tikvesh Winery has won awards not only in the Balkans and in Europe, but all over the world. Part of the reason is where the Tikvesh wine region in Macedonia is located. Perfect sun and soil conditions. This is where the Mediterranean meets the continent. The Tikvesh wine region of Macedonia is on the same lateral lines as Tuscany, Italy, Bordeaux, France, and Napa Valley, California. Once inside, you'll see some beautiful art, but not only that, interesting things to look at, such as this, where they keep the stomped grapes. Old school meets new technology here at the winery. The barrels are massive, quite impressive, and the barrel room will make you feel quite small. The temperatures are the perfect temperature, and each barrel is made out of a different type of wood according to the wine that they're making. Here you can see just how big these barrels are as my mom stands against one of them and marvels at another. They also have the barrels that are ready for retail, and they are lined up in a different barrel room. Alright, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead into the charming dining room. It was quite quaint, and let's go for our wine tasting.
$19.80, and it's one of the most selling wines. Inside it's semi-dry Riesling.
Oh, I love Riesling.
It's not typical Macedonian, but this is international grape variety, and always it's give refreshing wine. And this wine, it's wine with not more than 8 grams sugar per liter. That is the reason why it's in the category semi-dry. It's a wine from 2018 vintage, and it's wine what you can combine with many different type of salad, fish, and many different type of white meat. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Do you need anything else? We ordered the plate with cheese and smoked meat. They will be here for very soon. If you need something else, just tell me. Enjoy.
What is it?
Grenache Blanc or Grenache. It's Spanish grape variety, but
Yeah.
we have at least 30 years in our region, and they
what's
changed
it called?
this Grenache Blanc.
Grenache.
This grape variety you can find with two names, as a Belan in our region.
Okay.
And it's more complex wine. You have more rich flavor, but aftertaste you have very refreshing. It's wine from 2018 vintage, 13% of alcohol, and it's a dry without sugar after the fermentation. It's wine what you can combine with many different type of fish, white meat, and many different type of cheese and smoked meat.
Okay.
So
Cheers.
what kind of cheese is good with this?
Not so salty.
Not salty cheese.
So,
Not so salty cheese. There's a mozzarella, some pecorino.
Има тук
Кашкавал.
таква?
Sorry?
Има
Не.
тук таква сирене?
Не.
No, okay.
Можете со жолтиот кашкавал да го пробате, а црвеното по-добро ќе ви оди со белото сирење.
Sa белата сирене.
Да. И биеното сирење, пошто е посолено и добро е
so
да...
kashkaval is good with this wine, or mozzarella is softer wine.
Yes, yes.
Non-salty.
Not so salty cheese.
Okay.
Грозите тук е растено во...
Тука е, тука е. Он, само тука се правят, се бере грозите.
Да.
Не од други региони. Најдалечен регион е Бела Вода, и тоа се лозови насади собствени на Винарија. 60 км се оддалечени од
Ево така.
од
Да.
тука. Околу 6, може и помалку.
Да. Okay. Very strong smell.
Get to the red wine, you have semi-dry rosé from one of the most popular brand, and it's made from three type of red grape variety. Muscat Hamburg, from where it's coming the flower aroma in this wine, Merlot and Cabernet Sauvignon. It's a wine with not more than 12 grams sugar per liter and 11.5% of alcohol, easy drinkable with sweet finish and very refreshing aftertaste. It's wine from 2018 vintage, and it's a wine what you can combine with many different type of food. Dessert, because it's got flower aroma in this wine, many different type of pasta, which is difficult to combine with wine, and many different type of fish or without food, because it's not so rich with alcohol, and
I taste fruit in it.
it's a very fruity, very refreshing, and some sweetness in the mouth. You can feel aftertaste, it's very refreshing, and it's not so rich with alcohol. You can refreshing with glass or two in the summer days.
It's like raspberries or something.
Yes, it skipped some of the red berries, some of the aromas and some of the flavor, and because it have aromatic grape variety into the blending, you have more intensive flower aroma.
So what does this pair well with on our plate?
With the plate, you can match and with the salami,
Okay.
which is spicy to refresh the mouth
Right.
after the next one.
Okay.
So we use this with
Salami and some cheese. Segment terroir. Terroir is the name of the place from where it's coming the grape for this wine, and it's made only for this brand.
Okay.
We don't mix it from some other grape. Vranec special selection. It's one of the most popular red grape variety for Southeast Europe. Motherland pizza Montenegro. In our region, it's dominated at least 40 years. It's a grape variety which is give wine rich with a natural big percent of tannins and deep red color. It's wine with 40% of alcohol. It's a dry from 2016 vintage, the vintage which is the reward for the with double golden medal on China wines and many different medals. It's wine what you can combine with many different type of smoked meat, many different type of red meat, and many different type of I will say blue cheese, because it's have that strange and it's a full body red wine.
Strong.
Strong.
Is this the one you're describing
Yes.
first?
Vranec.
Yes. Parovo.
What's it called?
Vranec.
Vranec.
The name of the grape variety, the name of the wine.
Okay.
This one is the name of the terroir, the name of the wine. Parovo, the grape for this wine is coming from the highest vineyards from Macedonia. It's on the middle of the mountain Kožuv, and it's nearby the border with the Greece, and there it's finished the Mediterranean climate. It's have volcanic mineral soil. It's
Volcanic mineral soil.
sorry?
Volcanic.
Volcanic, and it's made from two red grape varieties which is popular for the Southeast Europe, Kratošija, that is Macedonian red grape variety, and Vranec, the local. And it's fermenting at least 1 year in new French oak barrels to give more spiciness, more tannins, and to have to give more heavy structure, more buttery structure. It's a wine from 2016, 14.8% of alcohol. It's a dry without sugar after the fermentation. It's one of the most reward terroir, 97 points on the counter, that is a platinum reward for this vintage 2016.
Platinum award.
Sorry?
Platinum award.
Yes, and it's reward with 94 points from Robert Park and the wine advocate or the wine critics from America. It's wine for aging years. This wine has potential at least 10 years. And you can combine with many different type of red meat, many different type of cheese, salt.
Maybe that's what we should buy for.
I'd like to take the opportunity to thank Tikvesh Winery for the great wine tasting. All their information will be below. Guys, I hope you liked the video. Please like, share, comment. Till we meet again, be good to yourself and each other. Ciao, ciao.